Good morning, happy Monday morning to you. Today, what I'd like to talk about is how we regenerate and degenerate the cells in our body. Now, you might not really think about this because most people don't, but when we're not a machine, we don't actually work like a machine, we don't wear out like a machine. Every cell in our body, it regenerates. They all regenerate at different rates. Our gut lining, our lungs, our heart, our liver, just like our nails and our hair grow, every cell in our body regenerates. So you haven't got a cell in your body that you were born with. So that's a really interesting concept, isn't it? So this is really what I want to talk about, because what we do in our daily lives either helps us to regenerate cells as well as degenerate, because it's part of a cycle. We regenerate and degenerate all the time. So we grow new cells, we release the old ones that don't work so well, that are dying, and it's a constant process in our body. So it's really interesting to look at things in a kind of a different way. So hi Michelle, lovely to see you. And really what I wanted to talk about is what you can do to regenerate your cells, because many of us, we might be saving for our future. So a lot of people have a pension or a savings pot, and you think about the things that you want to do as you've got older. You want a great quality of life. And what we don't think about is what we can do right now that gives us that quality of life, so we can actually enjoy the money that we've saved or the things we want to do as we get older. And this is a bit like putting a little saving into your quality of life pot for your future. Okay, so think about the things that you might do. Now, this means looking at your sleep, the way you move, stretching during the day. Little things actually make a huge difference. So how can we regenerate ourselves? So you can regenerate yourselves in many ways. Stress relief is the biggest thing. I actually watched a video once where they showed, new technology is amazing, they showed what stress does to our cells, and the cell actually exploded. So what we want to do is we want to reduce as much stress as we can during our day. Now, that doesn't mean you have to spend an hour meditating, or you have to do lots of things that reduce your stress and that's all you think about. What it is actually having the awareness to notice you're having stress and to do something at the time. Now, it might just be conscious breathing. It might just be slowing your breathing down for 30 seconds or a minute and just reducing, giving your body that signal that you're reducing your stress, because you can actually take charge of your body. We've got a two-way relationship. Our body does lots of things automatically, but we can also have an impact on what's going on inside our body. So mindfulness, just being aware, and tapping is another thing. There's lots of things that you can do. One of the things that it has a huge impact is bringing joy into your life. Doing things that you love, just small things, little things, or the things that you do or have to do or feel you need to do, just finding a way to make them that little bit more enjoyable, having a little bit more fun with them. Look at how you move and sit, because there's certain areas in our body, the top of our head, our neck and shoulders, our stomach, our hip area, our lower back, feet, where we actually store tension. So to actually move a little bit and stretch those areas in really gentle ways, can actually make a huge difference to how your body feels. It's about taking charge and giving yourself a better quality of life by doing little things every day. For example, I was in the garden yesterday, just enjoying being out there, and I usually, when I'm out there, I tend to overdo it, but I was really good. I noticed when I was tired, but I also noticed that as I was planting some of the plants and digging around and weeding, that I was moving to one side, I was stretching to one side. So that could actually affect my posture. That's going to cause degeneration. So to regenerate, I made a conscious effort to put things on the other side so that I was turning and stretching to the other side. It's really simple when you look at it. If you're moving in one way and stretching in one way, make sure you do it the other way too. I even bring it into the way I move doing my domestic chores and actually make it an activity for me. Because I'm often sitting a lot working with clients. So there's lots of little things that you can do to take charge. One of the easiest and simplest, quickest ways that I've found for myself and with my clients is to do tapping. Now that's emotional freedom technique, and it involves on tapping on different acupuncture points, and that reduces stress in your body. It just sends a signal from your organs, from your body, through the meridian system that you're safe and everything's okay, and it just calms everything down. So that's a great thing to do to reduce stress. So what are the other things that help you regenerate? Sleep. Sleep is a huge thing. So having the amount of sleep that you need, and that's good quality sleep. For you, having a sleep routine, that's another thing that helps your cells detoxify and regenerate and grow again. Doing different things. Often we get into habits and we do the same things in the same way all the time. Now I noticed this from some of my clients with the health journal, and they brought it to me and said, well, every day looks the same. The week before is the same as this week. And that there was a huge learning from that, because we just get into routines, we just do the same things over and over again in the same way. But to regenerate new brain cells, we need to do a different activity or do it in a different way. And that actually starts to grow new neurons. So we can actually cause regeneration by doing something new, whether that's dancing, playing music, singing, anything, learning a new language, or bringing something into your day that you've always wanted to do. That brings a joy factor in as well, which helps regeneration. These all actually help. So you can just do little things that make a huge difference. So if you want to regenerate your body, think about how you nourish yourself. I always think about my food now as colour, texture. I like to have it a little bit fun. So eat different things, bring something new into your diet. This all changes the way your body regenerates. So we want to make it easier for our body, not harder. Stress will make it worse because your body cannot regenerate when it's in stress mode. And so many of us have lots of chronic stress that kind of pokes us all the time or goes on underneath. The other thing I'd like to say about regeneration is that certain things stop it. Now, unresolved emotions or unprocessed emotions, you may not think that that's a big thing, but actually when I was ill and it changed everything for me, because without health we literally can't do anything. I literally struggled to do simple daily just self-care tasks like brushing my teeth and brushing my hair. So it really changes everything. But actually when we really do think about ourselves and our emotions, when we think about all those things that we weren't able to express, or the things that haven't really been dealt with, they actually stop your body regenerating. So it's almost like an invisible underlying stress that goes on underneath everything that keeps your body in stress. So what I'd like to suggest is that you start processing some of those things, because we all know we've got them, don't we? I've spent so much of my time processing through those things, and it makes an absolute huge impact as to how much you can take in, how much joy and love you can take in and also give. And it actually changes your whole outlook. So many people say to me, it's quite strange when you process things, because you just feel that little bit lighter. It shows that we carry this weight. Some people call it baggage. One of my lovely clients, she called it unfinished business. And I think that's a perfect description. So journal those out. Do what you can to release those from your body, because that's an invisible stress that stops your body and your cells regenerating. It has a direct impact. So journaling out, writing letters that you're not going to send. There's so many ways of actually processing through those, but sometimes you really just need to do it. And you're never going to know what impact it has on you and that quality of life that you have right now and leading into your future. It makes an absolute huge and profound difference. So they're the key things that I'm suggesting today: is reduce your stress as much as possible, take charge and do the things that work for you. Have great quality sleep. Make sure you've got enough time and you have a nice slowing down at the end of the day. Lots of people think that watching TV, they're actually relaxing. You're actually not, because it's stimulating all your senses and your emotions often. So that's not great relaxation. And then journaling through your emotions, things that are from the past. Time actually conceals them, and it just turns them into this big shadow over your life that goes into all areas. So it really is worthwhile doing that, and making the things that you do every day fun. All these things will help you regenerate and degenerate in balance, will help you to keep the balance, because if you're in stress, you're going to degenerate more than you regenerate. So it all has a long-term impact. So that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. What I'd like to do is give you, all of you who actually watch these videos and take time out of your day, a huge shout out of appreciation from me. And I hope the seeds that I'm planting will grow for you and bring you the health, the well-being and the happiness that you truly deserve, because we all deserve to have a life of fun, freedom and fulfillment. That's my belief anyway. So a huge shout out for all of you for taking that time out in your day to listen to these videos. So thank you very much. If you've got any comments or feedback, please message or email me. You know where I am. I'm Courgette Seme, and I can't wait to do my next video. Take care. Have fun regenerating.